Top 10 Best Luxury SUVs in the World, 2025. (10) 2025 BMW XM Label Red. BMW's wildest M machine goes hybrid without losing the snarl. A 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 teams with an E-motor for 738 horsepower and 738 pound-feet. BMW quotes 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.6 seconds, with a 175 mile per hour limiter if you add the M driver's package. Electric mode is useful too. An EPA-rated 31 miles of EV range with a level 2 recharge in about 5 hours. Chassis tech keeps the bulk in check. Rear axle steering, active roll stabilization, adaptive M dampers, and a rear-biased M xDrive put grip and rotation on command. The look is unapologetic. Toronto red accents, shadowed badges, and 23-inch wheels leave zero doubt about intent. Inside, the XM's M Lounge trades a sunroof for a sculptural Alcantara headliner threaded with 100 LEDs that glow with your drive mode, while merino leather and heated and ventilated seats make the cabin feel like a private club. Audiophiles can option Bowers and Wilkins Diamond Surround, up to 1,475 watts, with illuminated tweeters for live venue punch. Price starts around $187,875 before options. Best for buyers who want a plug-in bruiser with theater outside, inside, and on the throttle. Built in Spartanburg, South Carolina, with M xDrive all-wheel drive. The final contender breaks a rule every other SUV follows. Curious? Watch until the end. 9. 2025 Cadillac Escalade-V. America's stadium loud luxury. A hand-built supercharged 6.2-liter V8 hammers out 682 horsepower and 653 pound-feet, with a Cadillac estimated 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds. Absurd pace for a 3-row with messaging thrones and real cargo space. The 2025 refresh turns the cabin into a tech stage. A pillar-to-pillar 55-inch total diagonal display sweeps across the dash, and Super Cruise hands-free driving is standard across the lineup. Ride handling isn't an afterthought. Magnetic Ride Control 4.0 and Air Ride adaptive suspension filter broken pavement without dulling steering feel, while an electronic limited slip diff and Brembo performance fronts keep this big body honest when you lean on it. Drama in the details. Available 24-inch wheels, the largest ever offered on Escalade, quad tips, and the unmistakable supercharger whine. One press of V mode sharpens throttle, shifts, exhaust, and damping in sync. Audiophiles can spec AKG Studio reference, 36 speakers, up to 40 with the executive second row package, for arena-grade sound that matches the V's attitude. Priced at $162,000 MSRP for the V per Emmons, with many real-world builds listing in the mid-170Ks depending on options and market. 8. 2025 Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600. Serene speed, tuxedo swagger. A 4.0-liter bi-turbo V8 with a 48-volt boost lays down 550 horsepower and 568 pound-feet. Good for 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds via 4MATIC. E-Active body control smooths ripples and can even lean into curves. But its party trick is recovery-free driving mode. The suspension rhythmically lifts the SUV to rock it free from sand or snow. Yes, the famous bounce. The welcome is theater. Power running boards glide out. Inside, an executive climate system tempers each seat individually, while your fingerprint loads personal settings. Cue the soundtrack. Burmester High-End 3D with 29 speakers, Dolmus Autos, and sound personalization turns quiet miles into a private concert. Style: choose classic Brightwork or the Night series with dark chrome and rose gold details on 22 or 23-inch wheels. Subtle shimmer, major signal. When pavement ends, a 360-degree camera can render a transparent hood view, so you can see rocks and ruts from the lap of luxury. Rear lounge options push it over the top. Reclining seats with massage, a refrigerated compartment, and Robe & Birking silver flutes for the celebratory pour. Price: $180,000 MSRP before options. For buyers who want their SUV to ride like a first-class cabin, speak in a whisper, and still surge with V8 authority when the left lane opens. If built-in luxury with real performance is your thing, subscribe. I'll keep curating the best. No fluff. 7. 2025 Aston Martin DBX 707. Track shoes in a tux. The DBX 707 keeps its AMG Source 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 and wedge-clutch 9-speed, delivering 697 horsepower and 663 pound-feet. Aston quotes 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds and 193 miles per hour. The 2025 update is all about the cockpit. A full cabin redesign with the new center console, physical climate knobs, rotary drive mode selector, and a stubby gear selector replacing the old PR&D buttons, plus a new touchscreen running Aston's in-house OS. Surround view cameras and power-deploying door handles join the kit. It's still a driver SUV. Standard carbon ceramic brakes, 420mm front, 390mm rear, recalibrated active exhaust, 48-volt active anti-roll, adaptive air springs, and an e-diff that vectors torque when you really lean on it. Want theater? Option the Bower & Wilkins system. 23 speakers, 1600 watts, aluminum double-dome tweeters, and continuum mids for concert hall punch. TechFlex. Aston is first to launch Apple CarPlay Ultra, extending CarPlay to the cluster with deep vehicle integration on DBX 707. Priced at $253,000, most builds climb with audio, carbon, and Q by Aston finishes. Best for buyers who want super SUV pace with old-school driver feel, and a refurbished cabin that finally looks and works like the price tag. 6. 2025 Range Rover SV. Quiet thunder with the butler in the back. The SV's new P615 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 makes 606 horsepower and 553 pound-feet. With dynamic launch, it goes 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds. Hushed, decisive, very Range Rover. Its party piece is the SV Signature Suite LWB, a 4-seat rear lounge with an electrically deployable club table, an illuminated refrigerator door, and even SV-designed crystal glassware. Press a button and the cabin turns into first class. Up front, the details feel jewelry-grade. Gloss white ceramic controls, anti-aniline hides, and dual 13.1-inch rear entertainment screens for passengers. Sound comes via Meridian Signature, 34 speakers that wrap each seat in a private concert. It's still a Range Rover when the pavement ends. Clear sight, transparent hood cameras help place the nose off-road, and the optional tailgate event suite turns intermissions into picnics. With cushions. Want deeper personalization? SV Bespoke will color match nearly anything. Clients even commission paint to echo jets and yachts. Price from $213,200 SV SWB or $238,700 SV LWB before options. Best for buyers who want serene speed in a cabin that behaves like a private lounge. Polite in traffic, imperious everywhere else. 5. 2025 Lamborghini Urus SE Hybrid. Two personalities, Silent Glide and Raging Bull. A re-engineered 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 teams with an E-motor for 789 horsepower and 701 pound-feet, sending power to all four wheels through an 8-speed auto. Lamborghini quotes 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds and 194 miles per hour flat out. Around town, it starts in EV mode and will run up to 80 miles per hour on battery alone. Expect about 37 miles of electric range from the 25.9 kilowatt-hour pack tucked under the rear cargo floor. Translation: stealthy school runs, snarly on ramps. The facelift isn't just theater. A floating hood, new matrix LEDs, reshaped bumpers, diffusers, and a redesigned tail lamp grille improve cooling and rear force down while dialing up the drama. Inside, twin 12.3-inch displays run a new HMI, and Lamborghini layers its electric performance strategies onto the Anima drive modes, so the SUV feels tailored whether you're conserving charge or chasing apexes. Cue the soundtrack when you want one. The available Bang & Olufsen 3D advanced audio system turns freeway miles into a private show. Price starts around $262,630 in the US, before options destination. Most bills land higher. Best for buyers who want a super SUV that goes through the neighborhood, then hits the left lane like a proper Lambo when the mood turns loud. From number 10 to number 5, which SUV is leading your heart right now? And what specific moment sealed it? Drop your comments below. 4. 2025 Ferrari Purosangue. Ferrari's four-door that still drives like a thoroughbred. A naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 makes 715 horsepower and 528 pound-feet, with an estimated 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds and 193 miles per hour at the top end. The chassis is where the magic happens. True active spool valve active suspension by Multimatic counters roll and keeps the tires planted, teamed with individual four-wheel steering and Ferrari's AWD with a front 2-speed PTU that disconnects at high gears for real drive feel. Practical, but dramatic. Rear-hinged powerback doors preserve the coupe profile and open to 4 individual buckets. No center bench. Cargo lands around 17 cubic feet, the biggest trunk ever fitted to a Ferrari. Cabin tech leans boutique. Driver and passenger each get their own 10.2-inch display, and you can option Burmester audio with 21 speakers and 1,420 watts, including ribbon tweeters. Price starts around $433,686 before options. Best for buyers who want the sound and steering feel of Maranello. High-rev V12, sharp tune-in, real feedback. Wrapped in the only Ferrari with 4 doors that still behaves like a sports car. Stick around, because the most luxurious SUV of 2025 is coming up. And trust me, you won't want to miss it. 3. 2025 Bentley Bentayga EWD Mulliner. A chauffeur lounge with a V8 Pulse, the EWB Mulliner stretches the Bentayga's wheelbase by 180 millimeters for true rear lounge space, then layers on Mulliner cues, double diamond grille, unique 22-inch wheels, and self-leveling wheel badges. Power is unruffled and instant. A 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 with 542 horsepower, 770 Nm, delivers 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds and 180 miles per hour. Numbers that read more GT than SUV. Ride comfort is engineered, not just upholstered. Bentley Dynamic Ride 48-volt active roll control and all-wheel steering shrink parking lot maneuvers while keeping the big body calm at speed. In back, the airline seat specification does the wellness work. 22-way adjustment, seat auto climate that micromanages temperature and humidity, and postural adjust making hundreds of tiny pressure changes to keep you fresh on long hauls. Cue the soundtrack. Name for Bentley brings 20 speakers and 1,720 watts, with seat transductors that turn bass into a sensation as much as a sound. Real-world listings place the EWB Mulliner around $340,000 before bespoke options. Best for buyers who want a private suite vibe at ride height, arriving already relaxed, then leaving the valet with a very good story. 2. 2025 Mercedes-AMG G63 by Mansory. Street legal bunker, contour attitude. Mansory's full conversion turns the G into a showpiece with P850 power, 850 horsepower and 1,150 Nm. Good for a factory quote 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.5 seconds and 155 miles per hour limited. The Grand Entree, 1 of 10, even flips the rear doors to rear hinged with soft close. Wildly practical for tight curbs and pure theater at valet. The look is unapologetic. Forged carbon wide body, 24-inch FD15 forged wheels, and side exit exhaust that pokes out ahead of the rear wheels. Signature Mansory drama with real bite. Inside, it's built to last. Top-grade leather, fine woods, and carbon everywhere. If you can dream the stitch pattern, they'll do it. Underneath, it remains a G. 577 horsepower AMG V8 Origins, 9-speed, 3 locking diffs, only now with super SUV pace and an exhaust note that parts crowds. For context, a stock 2025 G63 starts around $186,100 MSRP in the US. Bespoke Mansory builds vary widely. Recent Gronos P900 listings have appeared around $650,000, depending on spec. Best for buyers who want the G-Class mystique turned up to 11. Outrageous presence, handcrafted cabin, and acceleration that makes a 3-ton brick feel like a bully in a tux. You made it to the edge of the list. Now claim the reward. The final contender doesn't win with volume, it wins with presence. Stay for the crown. 1. 2025 Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The final boss of luxury SUVs just got sharper. Series 2 adds vertical DRLs, a frameless illuminated Pantheon grille, and available 23-inch wheels. More presence without losing the hush. Inside, a full-width glass panel runs Spirit, Rolls-Royce's latest interface, and the new Spirit of Ecstasy clock cabinet and cloud-inspired place perforation leather turn craft into theater. Power remains effortless. A 6.75-liter twin-turbo V12 with 563 horsepower and 627 pound-feet, an 8-speed auto and standard ADW. It's still the coach that surges, not scrambles. Ride quality borders on magic. The self-leveling air suspension and chassis tuning deliver that trademark magic carpet glide, while a single button engages the SUV's off-road everywhere calibration for gravel drives to glassy estates. Serene grip, minimal drama. Details sell the serenity. The optional viewing suite picnic seats in the cargo floor, a starlit headliner, and an 18-speaker 1400-watt audio system that turns the cabin into a private recital hall. Price starts at $407,750. Black Badge Series 2 from $492,750, and bespoke commissions climb quickly. Best for buyers who want silent authority at ride height. A chauffeur lounge that can cross a muddy field, then glide up to a gala without a hair out of place. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.